Today's technology has entered and developed in various circles around the world. The important influences on technology occur in every generation of society, including youth, adults, and the elderly. The impact of technology such as smartphones in this generation is significant and widespread among all individuals. Certainly, it is not surprising that many people in our environment almost all have smartphones. But far from its many functions, it turns out that there are a lot of negative impacts that can be caused by using a smartphone.
Several negative impacts can be caused by using a smartphone. The high intensity of smartphone use is closely related to smartphone addiction, which can cause physical and psychological health problems. Then, what are the negative impacts of smartphones on physical health? Let's see the following explanation.
First, smartphone affect the eye disorders. The small writing on the smartphone screen and the light that is sometimes too bright can cause long-term eye damage because our eyes work harder. The special term for eye conditions caused by use of a smartphone is namely digital eye strain. Second, a smartphone is changing sleep patterns. The effect of playing smartphone too long before going to bed causes exposure to blue light that producing by the phone. Blue light inhibits the production of melatonin, a hormone that can change the brain mechanism to stay awake. As we know, adequate sleep is very important to maintain a healthy body. The third is trigger neck pain. When using a smartphone, the neck position is usually kept in a bent position. This habit can make neck muscles stiff and cramp. The habit of looking down for too long can cause back, shoulder, and even arm pain. The next negative impact of smartphone is make fingers stiff. Playing smartphone for too long can make thumb stiff when it is in a bent position. When you try to straighten it again, it will sound quite loud and cause pain and soreness. The last is cause dizziness. Staring at the smartphone screen for too long not only causes vision problems but also causes dizziness. Usually, it is also accompanied by other problems such as dry eyes and a stiff neck.
We all know that smartphone addiction not only has negative impact on physical health, but also psychological health. The first negative impact on psychological health is nomophobia. It is a term for fear of doing daily activities without smartphones or gadgets. Second, psychotic disorders. Psychotic disorders are a condition in which sufferers have difficulty distinguishing between reality and imagination. It can happen to people who are addicted and too dominated by gadgets. Third, FOMO or fear of missing out. It happens when individuals feel afraid of missing something new, such as trends and other things, if they do not check the smartphones they often use.
Irregular use of smartphone can harm a person such as physical health and psychological health. For that, there are some tips to reduce the negative impact and how to use smartphone more effectively in everyday life. First, install applications that can support our activities and remove applications that are not important. It can also help maintain our phone storage. Second, use smartphone for appropriate activities such as studying, working, and doing other useful activities. As students, we can use many applications such as YouTube, Google, and others to find learning materials. Third, we can also open a business to sell through many online store platforms. Fourth, limit the use of smartphone. Always turn off the smartphone for 30 minutes every day. Don't stare at your smartphone screen for too long. Give adequate rest time before returning to using mobile phones. Lastly, reducing the use of smartphone can be replaced by doing positive activities such as reading books and increasing socialization with our family and friends.
Smartphones, which are evidence of technological developments in the 21st century, have become useful devices for us Earthlings. Instead of using it excessively, we can be wiser to minimize smartphones' negative impact. That can help us use smartphones more valuable, efficient, and maximally to get a positive effect.